For my very first Brickheadz, I am impressed.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Basketball Breaks, and today I have the Mandalorian and the Child, aka Grogu, Brickheadz. This is exciting. I've never owned a Brickheadz before. This is currently sealed. But yeah, let's get right into the review. Must say, I like this box. It feels like it's a good size. It feels almost just a little bit special. Like, just getting right off with it, this is a nice box. So, great start for the Brickheadz here, but because this does sadly have the dumb finger thumb things, we're gonna need to open this with my trusty, don't worry, only used for box opening knives. But I'm just gonna go ahead and open this and get right back to you. Alright, box opened successfully in a way that I can keep it nice. I'm going to show it real quickly. I am on a chair with wheels, so if you hear any little bits of noise in the background, that's probably it. Alright, so we have our bag number 1 here. Just by the looks of everything, this looks like it is going to be a very short build. Probably around maybe half an hour of building. And, alright, but we have some more bags here. Alright, but instructions. Here's bag number 1. You first build Grogu. We're just going to look at what's in the back there. Now, here's Mando. Anything in the back? Oh, yep. We do have some stuff. Little bits of ads. If you're familiar with Lego Star Wars, you've probably seen these ads before. Yeah, you know, they're neat little sized instruction manuals. Actually, I do like them. I like that little visual, especially the Mando, because he doesn't have any of that. So, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna go and build this set and come right back to you to finish the review. Alright, everyone. I finished building both of them. Didn't take that long. It's a very short build, maybe like half an hour. But first, I'm just going to bring in all of these extra parts here. Yeah, the things of interest is you do get one of these in that color, which is nice. Of course, an extra lightsaber hilt, and yeah, very basic. You'd also get an extra little eye, but some basic spares. Let's take a look at the first thing that you build, Grogu. So you build his little pod. Let's take a look at the little pod here. My least favorite part are those gaps. You have 2 of them. But, you know, besides that, I like this a lot. It's a nice distance off of the ground. I like the amount of space in it. He looks good inside of it. I especially like those 2 parts. Yeah, it's simple, but it was fun to build. Overall, this was a nice little build. Geez, but here is Grogu here. He actually just has an open hole in the bottom, which is interesting. The eyes definitely make him look adorable. Excuse me. One of those tiles there is not aligned extremely perfectly. I'll deal with that once I'm done with that here, but, do like that, just a little bit of extra detail. You can see him along the back. It's very basic, but he works very well. But yeah, you go into there, and they work well together. It just looks good. So, you know, there's not too much to say about this guy. I'm just super happy with him. Now, who is Grogu without the Mandalorian himself? And here he is. This is his full Beskar armor setup, where he just mostly has the helmet. I believe this is even before the shoulder pad. So, you know what? A couple of things I want to say here. These actually, these just have a little wiggle around a little bit, because there's actually a neat building technique on how it's done. I would definitely recommend looking up the instructions if you do not have this set, even if you don't have interest in it. Yeah, you know, it's a fun build. It's very simple, and it's very fun. I do like the cape. Great, that is very well done there. And of course, nice long blaster. The weapons are done very well. Right there, you have a print there, and a print there, and a print there. In terms of the Mandalorian helmet, its shaping is very nice. I like the use of those pieces up here. And in terms of the Brickheadz the scale. I think this is done well. You see a little of his armor there. Put a little bit of detail, like those pieces for his knee pads, and just good amounts of detailing on this Mandalorian, especially like the visor and the use of those pieces all over the sides of the helmet. This is just all good here. I don't have any complaints. Let's get both of these guys up here, and I must say, for my very first Brickheadz, I am impressed. I think I might get some more of these in the near future. Especially if we get more ones of Mandalorians, maybe whether it is the Mandalorian or other ones, maybe some more Bobas, Jankos, maybe Bo-Katan, other ones, or just maybe even just more generic ones. This is a success not only on Lego and as a great part for my collection. And they do feel like just nice little collectibles just to have. Like, they're more than a minifigure. They're kind of like, what are like those pop things? I do forget exactly what their names are, but if you know what I'm talking about, I think you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, they're just kind of just nice little collectibles. Definitely not necessarily toys, but you kind of technically even get 3 things here, but they scale well, pretty well next to each other. Maybe Grogu's a little big, but he's probably quite a bit big. But considering how cartoony Brickheadz are, this is a success on Lego's part. Now, would I recommend you buying this if you are one that likes to play with your Lego? Probably not, as this is not necessary. As the play features here, like yes, he can come out, but I don't. That like I think even collectors might just like to have that. That it's just more of an option than I think a play feature is if you just want him out on his own. But if you are a collector and want to get a nice cheap little display item to show your love of the Mandalorian, I say go for it. $20. Does this feel like $20 worth of stuff? I think so. Maybe a little cheaper considering Brickheadz go for about $10 on their own. This is a fine set, yeah. I would recommend this, I think, for most people. If you don't like Brickheadz, then don't get it. But for my first experience with Brickheadz, I am impressed. Oh, one thing I did forget to note they actually showed this on the box. They recommend that you might even want to put him in some different poses with his ears, like that. Which is just which of course that would be an option. I'm sure people take advantage of either way. But for someone like me who always loves to, I always display my sets in this in the way that the box and the instruction manual show them as. Just gives me personally a little bit more option. Though I think I'm just gonna stick with this. But yep, this is a success on Lego's part. Feel free to let me know your comments, your thoughts on this in the description. And if you'd like me to take more looks at Brickheadz in the future, I enjoyed this. So if you end up enjoying the video, please make sure to leave a like, a subscription, and I hope to see you in my next video.